It's crazy. Like with Teenage Kicks, how it just changed the band's like career, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like when John Peel played it.
yeah, absolutely. It's and we'd obviously listened to John Peel's program. Um, John especially was listening to him for years, for 4 years before at least. And then whenever Stiff Little Fingers had a single out, Suspect Device, and John Peel played it. First, we hadn't really, I don't think we'd even heard of Stiff Little Fingers. They were in Belfast, 70 miles away, and we never played in Belfast. Um, and that was another really sort of shock to us, that what in Belfast is a single out and John Peel's playing it. So at this stage, we'd only done a demo tape, which we hadn't even sent it away. So Billy, our drummer, who has a brass neck, Billy would do anything. Back then, he would anyway. And Billy rang up John Peel and said to John Peel, just to let you know that there's a band in Derry too. There's a band in Derry. We're called the Undertones, and we haven't got a record out, but could you mention this on the radio? And John Peel did. John Peel says, yeah, and I got a phone call today from Billy Doherty from a band called the Undertones and all this. So we thought this was great. And then Billy kept ringing him. Billy kept ringing and leaving messages, getting him to sort of read out things, they read out the names of some people who would go and see us in the Casbah. And he did that. And then we used to tape it, or Fergal taped it. And we used to play that through the PA. It was a tiny wee PA in this pub. We used to play it through that before we played it, before we were on there. So John, he knew of us. He knew the name. Obviously, never met us. Never heard what we were like. But I think he remembered the name and the fact that we were from Derry. So whenever the record arrived, yeah, he listened to it and he said he told us once that he was listening to a bunch of records at home, and his wife Sheila was going in and out. She was like just going in and out of the room, hiding or whatever. And whenever our record was on, she stopped and says, "Oh, that's a good one." She says, "I like that one." So I think possibly Sheila might have had a hand in it as well. But no, he loved the record. But as I say, I think he was also very happy that this is the band that have been ringing me, and the record's great.
Yeah,
So it worked out neatly.
imagine if the song had been shitting and been gutted, wouldn't
Yes,
it?
absolutely.